I'm trying to build AI that analyzes my games and acts as my personal coach, but how good would its feedback be? The idea is simple. I want to be able to record my game, upload the footage, and get almost instant feedback. So here's the deal. I play Padel a lot, but I feel that I'm improving way too slow. So I want an assistant coach that would be with me 24/7 in every single game that I play and tell me how I can improve. But there's a problem. I have never written a single line of code in my life. So I'm gonna do what everyone does. I'm gonna use AI to build an AI coach. And then on top of that, I think it would be very interesting to put that AI coach against some actual coaches to see if it can match professional advice. I don't usually record how I play, so first of all, I need to get some footage of my games. So I scheduled a match, packed my bag, and left for a game. After setting up my GoPro, I got some spicy footage that I can use for AI. I have no idea what footage might work, so I recorded my match from above the court, then closer shots of me hitting the ball, and after getting the footage, it was time to get to work. But the next question is, which AI am I even going to use? No idea. I did what every genius does in 2025, I asked ChatGPT. And it turns out I need something called Video Intelligence AI. Basically, it can watch my videos and figure out things like tracking my movement, tracking the ball, and seeing whether I'm hitting the winners or just sending the balls outside the court. And the best option seems to be Google Cloud Video Intelligence. So here's the thing, normally this is the part where real developers start writing complicated codes. But instead of learning everything from scratch and probably getting depressed, around me are familiar, I'm going to build this AI coach with another AI.
You're a genius.
And that's where this first AI tool comes in. It's called Cursor. It's basically an AI that lets me vibe code anything I want just by typing simple instructions. So let's put it to the test. I type this into the Cursor. Build me a simple web app where I can upload a video, send it to Google Cloud Video Intelligence, and get analyzed video back. And then I waited. 15 very long seconds later, Cursor actually spit out some code. But here's the problem. It's not enough just to have a web app. I still have to connect it to Google's API to make the whole thing actually work. So I went into Google Vertex AI, dug around for my API key, and fed it into the Cursor with instructions to connect it all. And somehow, it worked! Stage 1, web app build completed. Once again, there's just one more problem. Right now, the feedback I'm getting back from AI is just a text. So I wanted to give me a feedback on the video itself. And on top of that, I wanted to coach me like Tapia, tell me exactly what I'm messing up. So I realized I would have to give the AI some specific instructions. As an example, analyze this video and tell me what I'm doing wrong when serving. So that's my next mission. Make this AI assistant coach talk to me like an actual professional. Okay, real talk. So this turned out to be way more work than I thought. I basically became a coffee-fueled mad top G for the last hour, testing different instructions and editing code to get this AI to actually talk like a paddle coach. But check this out. So I just go on the website, I drag my video and upload it, then I click process the video, and then I get AI generated video with the feedback. If I click play now, so I get this video. So on the top left corner, it counts how many volleys I do, then obviously has a tracking tag on my head, and I have a wonderful Sims logo. But the most important thing is after each hit, it gives me feedback what I did wrong and what could be improved. So as an example, this shot, it says your racket head drops slightly during your backswing and the motion is a bit wristy. So I use too much wrist. Focus on keeping it a firm wrist and thinking of the volley as a punch or a block rather than a swing. The goal is to have a short, firm forward motion. And I think that's amazing. Okay, let's check out another one.
Another one.
And here's the video of me smashing the ball, doing the smash and the kick smash. So as you can see on the left corner, we have a kick smash counter. So every time I hit the ball, it counts. Again, after every hit, it gives me a feedback what could be improved. And I think that's amazing, but the big question is, can it actually analyze the game when I play and tell me how I can improve? And the crazy thing is, it actually can. So again, on the left corner, we see how many balls I hit, and I have a tag over my head. And in this video, after every hit, it gives me feedback, not what could be improved on my technique, but what could be improved during the gameplay. What is the better positioning, where I should hit the ball to have a higher winning chances. As an example, on this ball, it tells me if I played the ball down the line in the corner or cross-court faster ball, then I would have a higher chance, higher percentage winning shot. And I think that's totally right. And I feel like it's amazing. But let's see how good its advice really is. So obviously, I tried calling Tapia for help, but for some unknown reasons, totally unknown, he didn't pick up my call. So instead, I sent the same video of me smashing the ball to the head coach of the Cyprus national padel team to see what a real coach would say. And here's what he said. So I would say, on all 3 smashes have at least 3 things in common that needs improvement. First, catch the ball at the highest point. Second, shift your body balance from back to front. And third, on the kick smash, you have to do the opposite movement with your wrist from left to right, as if you wanted to throw the wrist through a door. And if you remember, on the smash feedback, on the last smash, it told me, you have to hit the ball with an open racket, face moving in an upward direction. So basically, it's the same thing what head coach told me to do. And honestly, it's kinda wild how close AI's feedback was to professional coach, which means there is still hope for me to improve my padel skills.
Great success.
But there's one last thing I had to try. Could my AI coach analyze other sports too? Because, fun fact, when I was 11 years old, I was super close to getting scouted by a professional team. Okay, no, I suck at football. So I grabbed some footage from the internet, and this is the feedback that AI gave me. So again, on the top left, it counts how many goals were scored, and after each kick, it gives a feedback what could be improved. And I leave you to judge this video because I have no skills in soccer, so I'm not sure if it's a good advice or bad. But to me, it proved that it can actually analyze the video. So I started this whole thing because I feel that it would be awesome to get advice when playing everyday games. I had zero experience, but thanks to tools like Cursor and AI, I somehow built a system that can actually watch my padel games or the video clips that I upload and tell me what I'm doing wrong. And honestly, it worked way better than I expected. The AI was able to spot issues in my volleys, in my smash, and even give a feedback across an entire game. And when I compared its advice to a professional coach, it wasn't that far off. Now, I'm not saying I'm suddenly going pro, but this made me realize if this AI assistant could be improved even further, it could become an insanely powerful software for players everywhere in any sport. Imagine every person that does sports having their own personal AI coach analyzing every shot they do and helping them get better faster. Anyway, I'm pretty hyped about it, and if you want me to keep working on this or try with other sports, let me know in the comments. And hey, maybe next time Tapia will actually answer my call.